Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. I'm coming today from the Carnival Jubilee. Now this video you're about to watch is not as much about me. It's not like my other ship tours where I'm drinking and stuff like that. Trust me, that's coming. That's being shot tomorrow. I want to give you a full 360-degree view of the new Carnival Jubilee. We're going to walk around it, talk about all the areas and everything like that, and we're going to get started. I'm going to turn you around so you won't be focused on me, but you can move your finger, move your mouse, move your head. If you're watching this on the brand new Apple Vision Pro, which comes out the day after this is shot, move your head, and I'm going to take you on a full ship tour in 360 degrees of the Carnival Jubilee. So this is exactly right here is where you come on the ship. So this is where you get on in the port of Galveston. This is currently going to be in Galveston year-round. And then this is the entrance. This is the grandiose entrance, grand foyer, whatever you want to call it. And you know, on the Celebration, it's called Celebration Central, and you think on the Jubilee it should be called Jubilee Central, but I think here it's called like Grand Central Station or something. It's got some weird name. Yeah, Grand Central. And what this is where they do, it's one of the theaters on board the ship. So Grand Central is one of the theaters on board the ship, and I'm going to take you for a little flight. It spans Deck 6, Deck 7, and Deck 8, and this is one of the defining features of the XL class of ships from Carnival. They are doing a rehearsal right now, so they do lock off a lot of the area. So you should be able to see the flying rigs and stuff like that there. Again, they do lock off for the rehearsals for a lot of the day, so it does make some of this area a little bit more difficult for normal people to actually use. Now, it does have a bar, so a lot of people will complain that the normal theater I'm about to show you in a couple minutes doesn't have a bar. This is really what they consider their normal theater. If I ever come here, I always sit at the bar. I will tell you, when I went on the Celebration the first time, it was very hard to find seats here. They've done a lot better now. They're doing a magic show here and stuff like that here, and it's a lot easier to find seats in the Grand Central than it was on Celebration, in Celebration Central on the Carnival Celebration. Now next up we've got the Java Blue Cafe. This is the coffee cafe, and what a lot of people don't realize is there's like, not just here, on this size of ship there are 3 different places to get coffee. You can get coffee here, you can get coffee at the Havana bar, and you can get coffee at the Marina bar. And we'll go check all of those out in a little bit. And then you've also got, this is the only shop on board that's actually run by Carnival. It's called Cherry on Top. This is their sweet store. This is where they sell the Dr. Seuss stuff. And that's run actually by Carnival employees, not by a third party. Again, called Cherry on Top. But I want to talk a little bit more about the Java Blue Cafe. They have your Gatorades, they have everything like that. Important, a lot of people don't realize that you can get alcohol at the Java Blue Cafe. So they make alcoholic milkshakes, alcoholic coffees, all of that. And then later in the day, it is the middle of the day on the port day, it's about noon on the port day, they have things that you can buy over here from the bake shop. But over here on the right side, there's empanadas and other stuff like that that are complimentary, that are included. So it's actually really cool. Plus, I will tell you, I need it right now because I'm going to be talking to you for the next 45 minutes or so. They have a drink station right here. So I've never seen a drink station this low on the ship, and I've never seen this many drink stations. Generally, you only see a free drink station, meaning, you know, where you can get water and juices and stuff like that. They really do need to add a juice machine down here. I had that same criticism on Celebration. Yes, I like water, but a lot of people like the lemonade and the fruit punch and all that. This is open 24 hours a day. So you can come, not the whole coffee bar, but just where the water is open 24 hours a day. They have some very interesting artwork here. Like this one says, Celebration and Jubilee. I don't see Mardi Gras on there. It's kind of weird. Looks like some AI generated art. Yeah, here's the actual logo stuff for Grand Central. Now, a lot of the venues on this ship were built a little bit too small. I'm not talking about every venue. It does suffer from what I call virgin voyageitis. Like, this is the piano bar. If you are not in this piano bar, let me get in here. Oh, no, it's actually locked. Oh, doors are everywhere. There we go. If you are not in this piano bar before they open, you're not getting a seat all night. I've not been able to get a seat in the piano bar all night. Now, usually in Celebration it calmed down a bit, and let's not lie, I'm in the casino, I'm watching the shows, there's so much to do The thing is, some things are a little bit more popular than others, and you know, in the third iteration of the ship, I should have thought of moving the piano bar to somewhere else or doing something of that sort. Also of note, they do have, since we are in the piano bar right now, they do actually have these beers that are made on board. I wonder if they'll work. You think they turn off the keg? No? Oh yeah, they did. These beers are made on board in the brewery, which we're going to go to in a little bit. And they're distributed all around the actual boat. But this is the piano bar. And I've made it in here for probably 5 minutes this cruise so far. I'm going to close that door. So graciously opened. I think I was supposed to hit this little switch on the wall instead. Wow. Fat American problems. I guess we know that for the rest. But yeah, they built a couple venues a little bit too small. But let's talk about this. This is actually really cool that they have put this right here, out and in the open. This is the Carnival Jubilee coin. I'll tell you, if you go on Virgin, the coin, you have to go to a special place to be able to see it. I love that on this class of ship, Carnival has just displayed the coin. No one else has really done that. And what they have done that's very intelligent is there are multiple Punchliner comedy clubs here. There's only one that's actually branded. The other one is called the Limelight Lounge. They use that for comedy shows, as well as they will use it for the nightclub later in the evening. There is a drink that you can only get here at the Punchliner Comedy Club or at the nightclub. It's called the Zany Zombie. Now I know I just... See, now you make a liar out of me, computer. Alright, so the drink, it has a puree that you can only get here from the Zany Zombie. Now again, this is a 5,000 person seat theater. Now, this is maybe a 300 seat comedy club. So that's just kind of to be aware of. 5,000 person theater, 300 seat comedy club. And again, they do have another one, and they do almost every night. They do have the comedians do a late night set in the main theater, which is confusing because I know you're like, hey Rich, we already saw the main theater, and I'm like, no, you didn't, because we haven't been there yet. But I'm going to show something I think that I never, ever show on my ship tours. And why I never show it is because I just don't know where it is normally, or do it myself. It's the fitness center. So we're going to bring this in a little bit. And here we go. Here's the fitness center. If you watched my Celebration tour, I had a whole conversation with someone on Celebration that totally didn't work here. I had like a 20-minute conversation with them. Usually the fitness centers are pretty high on the ship, but here the fitness center is relatively low. We are still on deck 6. We're going to continue back, look at some other stuff on deck 6. But you see, they do have an appropriate amount of fitness equipment for the 5,000 passengers you have on board. And then you also have, when they're not rehearsing, like we saw in the Grand Central, when you're not rehearsing there, then a lot of them come here and they do their exercise. They have a crew gym, but the guest gym is a lot more expansive. If you want to see, just like literally look up cruise ship crew gym online, and you'll see there's like one treadmill, one elliptical, one stationary bike, and a lot of sadness. But again, like you see, like if you would look at, say, Celebrity here, Celebrity would actually have, chilled towels. Carnival just has normal towels. It's just a difference in how they rank things. I believe that Carnival knocks a lot of things out of the park. Celebrity has a lot of misses. Not like the female misses, but like misses. I don't know if I can remember. Yeah. So they have a fitness studio here. And another fitness studio here. Hey, if I was a person that actually liked to exercise, I exercise, I remove the demons from inside of me all the time. But if I was a person that actually liked to exercise, these are some gigantic fitness studios, spinning studios, everything like that. From a technical level, color me impressed. And they do also have a spa right over this way. So this is Cloud9 Fitness Center, Cloud9 Spa. They're run by One World, which is formerly known as Steiner. Basically, these cruise lines, other than MSC, they build a spa and they make someone else run it because they don't want to run it. There's not a lot of money in a spa. You might think there is, but the cruise lines are cutting in the, I guess I'll give you this background. this company called One World / Steiner has to give the cruise lines a cut, plus they then have to pay their employees via gratuities. It's a tough job. It's actually really funny. We can't see the front of the ship, obviously, from this tour, but there's a giant Texas star emblazoned in the front of the ship that's actually made of metal and cannot be removed. So even if this ship eventually makes its way to Miami somehow, it's still gonna be the Texas ship. Now, is it really a Texas ship? Ooh, that's a rough call. Is it really? It's not really a Texas ship, honestly. Truthfully, honestly, not really a Texas ship. But you see, again, this is the most impressive port day per se, Cozumel. So you see, there's not many people on board, not much going on inside, but it gives me a good expansive way to kind of show you what's going on. My long ship tour we will do during the sea day, and we will do on the souths. So that means with alcohol. Right now I am totally and perfectly sober. I know, weird. So you've got both an ATM and a reverse ATM. This ATM right here is where you take actual money out from, and then this is where you handle your onboard account. So they're right next to each other. They're very efficient, very easy. This is one of the two bars that's different. Well, the two major bars that are different. There's some smaller bars that are different, which we'll go over later. But this is the Golden Mermaid. The cocktails here, so this was called like a Bayou bar on Mardi Gras. I haven't been there yet. I'm going on Mardi Gras later in the year. And it was called the Golden Jubilee bar on the Celebration. I personally still believe that the Celebration is the flagship of the fleet. I don't understand why they didn't, do all the nice things they did with Celebration, but this bar has a whole side of drinks that are named after strippers. And I'm not gonna lie, the drinks are not very good. Now there is some pretty good entertainment that goes on here, and in my full video clip I'm gonna throw in some of the entertainment, but this is still kind of oh, there's the mermaid. I never even saw the mermaid. So you can see the mermaid if you scroll around. You'll see her right there. These drinks are not good. It's the worst new menu I've seen on a cruise ship since I've started drinking. That's a big statement for me to make, but I believe also a true statement. And if you scroll around and you look up, you can actually see the casino up there, and we will make it to the casino soon. So this is part of a brand new section of the ship that they made called Currents. And we can look for some clues to what's gonna be in Currents here. You'll notice we got this looks very Virgin Voyage-y. I hate to say it again, but it's kind of like all these cruise lines have decided they want to copy what Virgin's doing, because Virgin's purchased all the, they say won, I say purchased all these awards. You see, you got the king, you got his hot dogs, you got the octopus reading a book, but writing. We got gold and jewels and fish and everything like that. So this is called the Golden Mermaid. What I think is weird is on the Celebration, the Golden Mermaid, where literally right where it says the Golden Mermaid right here, they actually have a giant window pane from the Jubilee. Like the original Jubilee. They have a giant window pane from the original Jubilee here. Yeah, this really does look like they just hired the person. You can look around, like you can see this yourself. I'm showing you this slow enough. That design, it has some very Virgin Voyages motifs. It's kind of amusing. So this is just a standard dining room. You just get assigned to this restaurant. I think this is the one of the fixed seating restaurants. There are 3 standard dining rooms on board. If you're going on the Jubilee, there's literally 0 reason for you to ever go to the main dining room. Main dining room exists on Carnival for destination cruises. What do I mean by that? If you want to go to Alaska, if you want to go to Australia, you want to go different places like that, that's when you're going to go into the main dining room on these ships. There are so many different food options that I'm going to show you right now that you're going to go, why would you ever go into the main dining room? And I ask you that same exact question. But let's continue on. Again, remember, at any time you can move your finger up, down, left, right, start an A. Yes, that's a reference to video games. And you can kind of see what's going on. Now, like I said, I've never eaten the Atlantic restaurant. I've just never been assigned to it on either of the ships. That restaurant right there, but I don't generally eat in the main dining room because there's so many better options. But let's talk about another bar. that's unique to here. And this is actually part of the current section, which I don't remember if it looks like roller coasters on the Celebration, but that looks like a roller coaster track to me downstairs. This is called Dr. Inks, or drinks. We drank this whole bar. It's fun. They print on drinks and all that, and if you look up, you see there's actually a shark that's swimming over you. So definitely here's where you want to scroll around and look up. I'm going to actually send you high, but yeah, Dr. Inks. I made a whole separate video on Dr. Inks. Please check out the video on Dr. Inks. Dr. Inks is really quite cool. But this is kind of like Carnival's version of the Royal Promenade. If you scroll up, down, left, right, they have something above you, they have something to your left, they have something to your right, they have something everywhere, and they have Emerald's Bistro 717. Why is it named 717 here and 698 on making up the number? I think it's like 698 on Celebration, and it's a little lower on Mardi Gras because that's the build number of the ship. But again, that's a really cool section. I'm going to show you, people are actually they're controlling it right now, which is kind of cool. Then this will actually show you where all the Carnival ships in the world are. So that is the Carnival Conquest. I think we got some Carnival ships. The Miracle should be, okay, New Zealand, who's there? That's the Splendor. Luminosa. I'm not sure where Miracle is. Miracle, okay, so it's doing Australia now. But Miracle is, I think, no, I'm going on, what should I eat first? I'm going on Celebration first. I just booked Celebration. Miracle is, I think, the next ship I'm going on, and I'm going in Alaska. And when you go to Alaska, that's where you want to do your main dining room, because that's really all they have. They're older ships. But you see, this is Carnival Kitchen, and this is where I've been cooking dinner every night. Here, let's see. Let's see if Chef wants to give us a quick tour. Here, can we get a quick look around, Chef? I know you've got nothing set up, but I'm showing people the Carnival Kitchen.
Just now we finished the cupcakes.
You just did, so question, I've never done cupcakes. Do you bake the cupcakes during the class or is it just decorating?
No, we do that baking the cupcake. No possible.
TV magic.
Ah yes,
TV
but
magic.
we do that baking this melting cake.
Oh, you make the Carnival melting cake.
Carnival
Ah, okay. So I will be back here for, what's tonight? Tonight is Italian dinner, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Italian dinner tonight. I'm giving a 360 tour of the ship. Thanks, Chef. That's the button, right? That one? Up?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right. So Carnival Kitchen, you go on a cruise ship to cook for yourself. I've already done that 2 times. I'm doing it 2 more times over this cruise. Then we have the Pacific restaurant. This is the 2-story restaurant, I think. There's some stairs in here that we can make it up to the 2nd story. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, we went all the way from the fitness center to the food. They keep them a long way away. Why? Because I guess you gotta walk between them. I don't actually see stairs here. Nope. So I gotta go out and go up the stairs, so let's go up to deck 7. All right, so we're on deck 6, then we're gonna go to deck 7, then we'll go to deck 8, then we'll go to deck 9. See how far we're in this video. We got 43 minutes left. Oh, we can do it. I don't wanna keep you guys for more than an hour. So, deck 6, complete. Up to deck 7. Again, this is one section of the dining room. I think the fixed dining is on deck 6, and the anytime dining is on deck 7. They've actually done a really good job with anytime dining. It's become a lot easier than it used to be. Is that Galveston? Is that that looks like Miami. I'm gonna go with Miami there. Definitely check out Family Feud. Family Feud is amazing. On this ship, they have the actual sets from Family Feud. If you want to get involved in a scam on the ship, there's a place that'll get you involved. That's all I'm saying. This is Steakhouse. It's got a much more airy, open feel than on the rest of the ships. We'll just duck back and show you. Remember, if you go the first night, you do get a bottle of wine, or you go during the full nights, I think you get a bottle of wine normally. So we'll see. There's a Steakhouse, very kind of open feel, and the air conditioning is totally working here. So they have an open kitchen, very kind of Hell's Kitchen-esque in nature. And the open kitchen, oh well, let's take them back there and take a look. Enjoy. All right. So let's talk about what's right next door. Great bar that's on every Carnival ship. Now, There's a lot of bars here that are unique to this ship, but there's a great bar that they've made sure they put on every Carnival ship, and that is the Alchemy Bar. That is Carnival's craft cocktail bar. So we've got the Alchemy Bar right here. Let's go check it out. And like I said, I'll give you one more look, kind of what's going on over here. This is called Currents. Well, everything changes. I guess the way I'd say it, from Royal Caribbean. But like I said, we have the Alchemy Bar. This is a bar they put on every single Carnival ship, including the Luminosa, which they took over from Costa. It doesn't open on port days till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but they have different prescriptions. They sell the Alchemy Bar tools, and this is, on most Carnival ships, the highest end cocktail bar you're gonna find, and I will arguably say it's almost the highest end cocktail bar. I like the Tiki Bar, but unfortunately they do serve in plastic glasses, so it's a little sketchier. This is the nightclub called the Limelight Lounge. It is also used as a secondary comedy location. So let's leave you first. This is the Limelight Lounge, also known as a secondary comedy location. This is where the nightclub is. It's set up right now for comedy, but like I said, in the evening, it is also where you have the bumpity bumpity and the bippity bippity. So, nightclub, very nice. All right, this place should be open first. Next place we're gonna go is somewhere we can only go when we are in port and we are closed, and that is the casino. The casino is very expansive, takes the entire middle of Deck 7 on this ship. It is huge. Let's go ahead. We'll go in this entrance here. Again, when it's open, I do generally respect it. I'm not gonna take videos and photos when it's open, but hey, when it's closed, we're gonna have a casino review coming up on the channel too, either before or after this. So everything's disabled. Can't do anything with these machines. There's a shitload of buffalo. Good God. If you like buffalo, this is the entire buffalo section. Did I not disable that machine? Oh, I was like, those machines don't say they're disabled. That's an entire buffalo section. Now, I'm one that doesn't really like to win on slots on Carnival because then they give you a tax form. I don't like tax forms. But you see, got all these different machines like that. That's a game of skill, they say. It's not.
It's not at all.
You guys understand. There's a slot machine in there that every like 20 spins decides it actually wants to clamp down on something. It's not a game of skill. But they've got roulette machines. They have the exact same set of tables over here as well as on the other side. This is the non-smoking section of the casino. So that's the non-smoking section of the casino. This whole encompassing thing. And there's a bar, then it becomes the smoking section. Like I said, I'm gonna have on the channel a whole review of the casino that I will be making a little bit after this one, kind of like directly after this video. But they've got all the poker games you want, even Let It Ride. I know nobody really loves Let It Ride, but they got all the poker games you want, even Let It Ride. And they've got all the slots you can want. But I can't believe that that entire section is just buffalo, which is crazy. So they have an entire section, and they have more buffalo. God damn, how much buffalo can we have? I mean, I love buffalo as much as the next person, but there is also a cash desk right here, but generally most of the transactions and most of what you're gonna do on the ship can actually be handled right here at these little kiosks instead of at the cash desk. You can cash out from your card, cash out from your player's bank, everything like that. We will visit the children's casino in a little bit. I know some of you think I'm crazy when I say we're gonna visit the children's casino, but we totally will visit the children's casino in just a moment's time. Well, not a moment, we'll see. See how long time. About half an hour. We will visit the children's casino. I'll speed it up a little bit. Here's the casino bar, and then this is where the casino goes from non-smoking to smoking. So we're probably gonna find some smoked buffaloes over here. I guess that's the thing. Smoked buffaloes? Yeah. Huh, yep. Good God, the number of buffalo machines on this ship is insane, and it smells like a smoker's butthole right here. Does not smell very good. But they do have, you can hear the fans going, but I'm getting oh God, I'm getting like third hand smoke. I'm gonna need some water when we get upstairs. This is awful. I don't know how to be complaining this. They do not have a craps table over here. So if you do want to play craps, you have to give up your nicotine addiction for a little bit. So much gong cash, prosperity drums, quick hit. This is one of my favorites. I just don't like Carnival because you get a tax farm if you get over 1,200. Zuzu Baifu featuring bonus feature. Then we have the Jubilee Theater. Open up Jubilee Theater, there we go. So this is actually another theater. We did the main theater, and this is another theater. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's a love and marriage game show that's going on in this theater at night. But yeah, this is a traditionally sized cruise ship theater. I don't know if they're nothing crazy. Just a cruise ship theater. They're practicing lights or something. There is supposed to be like a country show going on, but I just haven't seen happen anywhere. I don't know if someone's injured or something like that. But yeah, this is the Jubilee Casino. And we're gonna go up to Deck 8. Deck 8's another section that's very different on the Jubilee from the celebration, the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras with a kind of New Orleans theme for their center section where Currents was and other stuff. The Mardi Gras went for a New Orleans theme. The celebration went for a Miami theme. And this one went for a Texas theme. Before we go to Texas, we have to go to Havana. Havana. It's genius. Carnival made a section of the ship that has its own little bar, its own little section here. But these are generally low-end cabins that don't sell, because no one wants to be as low as Deck 6 on the balcony. But they very intelligently said, let's make it cool. We are in Texas. Kind of works here. Miami kind of works. Orlando kind of works because all three of them have very large Hispanic populations. So this is where the Spanish music goes down. Got Spanish music here all the time. In Miami, this bar is happening. And there are some really good drinks that you can get at this bar, but yes, there's an Havana Experience wristband required beyond this point. It's I'm gonna say a word that I'm gonna make a whole video about. So another step forward in the gentrification of Carnival ships. Yes. Hard word to talk about, but we're gonna do it. Oh, it used to be, both of those doors open. I was like, so that's the Havana bar. They also have another restaurant here. This is included. I had to tell my roommate this was included, called Shebang, which is Asian Mexican fusion. Almost like Tex-Mex, but not really. This came out on Mardi Gras. Really cool design. This is a main dining room. There is no additional charge to eat here. And you'll see they have the abrejo, imaginary animal, abreja. I only know it from Coco, from Disney, but you can see the abreja and everything like that. But yeah, pretty good. My roommate went last night, said it wasn't great. I've had good experiences here. Unfortunately, 4 of my 7 nights I'm actually cooking for myself. One of the 7 nights at the chef's table. One of the 7 nights I passed out real hard, slept through dinner, woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. This is where they try and sell you photos for thousands of dollars. They take your picture, they don't tell you what they're gonna cost, and they run it through a couple filters and ta-da! A night of celebration. No, aren't we on the Jubilee? Why do we have a night of celebration? There is actually a bar down here that, again, this is another show bar. The main theater does not have a bar, but the auxiliary theaters do have bars. So, take a ride down. I don't know what that's going to do here because I just turned it completely upside down. I guess we'll have to find that one out and get it. Sorry if I made you dizzy. Again, the casino spans this whole deck here, and this is just another view. Deck 6, 7, and 8 have viewing. Oh, there we go. See, they're practicing right now. So deck 6, 7, and 8 have viewing for this big stage. Okay, cool. And then we've got the teppanyaki. So this is something I highly recommend if you're going to do the teppanyaki. If you're going to do the teppanyaki, you do it for lunch on a sea day because it's cheaper. It looks like they're draining out the water sprinklers right now. Kind of a cool thing to see. Not something you would normally see. But teppanyaki is $4 cheaper for the same food for lunch. If you are a fan of sushi, they do have sushi here as well. And there are some very, very good drink options at both the sushi and the teppanyaki place. You have the Tokyo Sangria, Sake Sangria, but this is just a little bit more. Remember how we talked about the Havana section? I think this is the Havana section right here. That you're supposed to have a magic recipe how you get it to. Is this Havana? I think it's the Havana section. No. Oh no, this is like al fresco dining for the sushi. I didn't know they even had that. That's kind of cool. I guess you find something new on every tour. So now we're about to go to the kind of newer section again of the ship, as long as I didn't get locked out here. Oh, thank God. All right, I didn't get locked out. There we go. So, let us continue. Deck 8, towards the newer kind of section of the ship. We got Cocina del Capitano. We've got beers and stuff like that. I'm just checking how much time we got left. And we have another 30 minutes exactly. So we're halfway through here. I only freed up. You have no clue how large these file sizes are. Look, people are flying. People are flying. Let's give you a view of this, because that's something kind of cool to see. It's like, this is a dress rehearsal. I'm not going to be able to extend out much because they have all these cables right here that are actually going around. So I don't want to get in the way of any cables. So it's kind of cool that you can kind of watch these dress rehearsals. Again, these are like what supports the NFL cameras that are flying over the field in football games. Dancing around, everything like that. You see the safety harness, everything like that. Kind of a cool thing to be able to see with all the lights on and the dress rehearsal and without the crowds. Because yeah. So we're now leaving the Grand Central area. We're going through the photo area. They do not print photos here. It is fully digital. So I think you can just type in your cabin number here on this wall and see all your pictures. If this is correct. No. That one says no signal. So does that one. You just be able to, but you can also do it. You can also do it right on your app. Yeah, no. Nope. Yeah, I don't have access to my folio number on my date of birth. So here's another new bar. Another tiny new bar. New section. This is called the Shores. Again, I know it's the Miami area on Celebration. I'm not sure what it is on Mardi Gras. I'll be going on Mardi Gras in in October 2024. I'll be doing a side-to-side on Mardi Gras Celebration. I just genuinely love the ships. So, yeah. Let's see what we got here. So we got that nice, expensive. So this is Cocina del Capitano. This is like Chibang, but it's actually an included, and Chibang is also open for lunch on sea days. This is open for lunch on sea days. This is an included Italian restaurant. They have the best chicken parmesan I've ever had on a cruise ship, and yes, that's including MSC. So I do love me some Chibang right there. But yeah, so this is, Chibang's kind of outside of the section. This is actually the Coastal Shores section. And this is the Marina bar. This is a new bar. They don't have a lot of unique cocktails. I might make a separate video for it. I haven't really, truly, honestly decided yet. But they did make some different cocktails on the Miami ship on the Celebration. They have a cocktail called the Flamingo, which I can pound back 15 flamingos like nobody's business. And then this is not lit as it's lit at night. It's usually lit up like a carnival at night. but I guess those are color changing LED bulbs, and this is where the pizza is. So they have two unique pizzas for this ship. They have barbecue chicken and they have Tex-Mex, and they've added Korean steak barbecue and teriyaki chicken as pizzas you can actually buy as an upcharge. Look, Carnival, they're not the worst offender. MSC is the worst offender. What do I mean by that? They're the worst offender in the, you pay a little price to get on board, and then they nickel and dime you once you get on board. Again, MSC, the worst offender, but yeah, no one's actually looked at the barbecue chicken or the Tex-Mex pizza here. That might be something for me to take a little look at tonight. That Marina bar also does have an outside component to it as well. And then you've even got, this is where the Carnival Deli is, because there's so many different food options here. They call it, I like the name. They don't call it the Carnival Deli, they call it beach buns. And they have different hot dogs that they don't have on the other ships. So, kind of a fun little thing. The different hot dogs that they don't have on the other ships. And then we've got Rudy's Sea Grill. This is the seafood restaurant. I'm not a fan of seafood, so I don't know if I should really be judging this or not. I went here on Celebration and was just not impressed. That's just how it is. I went on Celebration, was just genuinely not impressed on Celebration, but they do have al fresco outdoor dining, should you like it as well. So they have inside and outside, and it's supposed to be a fun play on seafood. I got the lobster mac and cheese. Celebration, it didn't come in the bowl that it was advertised as. It was supposed to come in a bowl that made it look like a giant lobster. So, meh. This is where shore excursions is. This has kind of been relegated to a function that exists for no reason. It should be a tiny desk at guest services. Everybody who wants to book shore excursions is just doing it on the app right now. It used to be you'd have to come race here on embarkation day if you wanted to book the Behind the Fun tour. Now you can book it on the app as of January 1st, 2024. Then next up we have guest services. And I've not had to come here on purpose. Even though I just figured out how to turn on my air conditioning the evening of day 5. But we've got guest services right here. If you are a platinum or diamond member, you have a separate line here for guest services. Really helps you the first and second day. Elsewise, this ship's so good it doesn't really have a line. Let's talk about this section. This is called Summer Landing, I think. Still on this ship. Yeah, it's still called Summer Landing on this ship. And it's got Pick and Anchor Smokehouse and Brewhouse, the patio, the watering hole, everything, and the Heroes Tribute Lounge. And this is where the logo shop is. So you can buy all your nice little logo gear wear stuff. I think I got me a logo shirt that said Carnival on it. And it makes me look like a trainer at SeaWorld. That'll be fun. I'm headed to SeaWorld San Antonio. So, we've got a whole section here. This is the Heroes Lounge. This is where they do the Hero Celebration. We've got a Heroes pin. My hat. Oh, wrong hat. I got a Heroes pin on one of my hats. Okay, so this is where they do trivia and stuff during the day as well. And like I said, if you are a person that, I've been talking to myself for the last 40 minutes and I need a drink. Not an alcoholic drink, we're doing that later. But you always have to, if you see her right here, you have to go, Nelly! Nelly waves hi to the 360 camera. So one of the cool things is if you do need a drink, they do have pour your own soda. So let's say I want to pour my own soda. Now, Carnival generally has Pepsi products, but only on their ships coming out of Texas. They have self-serve. It should be Dr. Pepper, but it looks like it's just soda water. Or it's that new Dr. Pepper Clear Edition. Alright, I have self-serve Dr. Pepper. That's just soda water, I'm not gonna lie. That satisfied me right now, so I am not one to complain. But let's continue on. Let's continue back. We're going out to the patio. This is the back of the ship pool. We're gonna kind of go, let's go out this way. We'll do a quick circle. So they have another bar out here that I think opens at like 2. And there's a lot of watermelon drinks on this ship. I really think it's because Guy Fieri loves watermelon. And that's why there's a lot of watermelon drinks on this ship. But I could be wrong. So this is the watering hole. I don't think it opens for a little bit. There's the Carnival Glory, Carnival Horizon, and the Carnival Jubilee. In port today, we are in Cozumel. And we've got a pool back here. And I want to show you where barbecue happens during the sea days and during Embarkation Day. You shouldn't be going up to that top Lido deck on Embarkation Day. Come over and have some barbecue here. This is on deck 8, all the way in the back. Then we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, which are all passenger cabins. And then below 6, you got 5, 4, and 3, which are passenger cabins, but what really matters here is the inside of the ship. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go up. I believe, yes, I'm still gonna show it to you, but I believe the Lido deck is identical to a celebration of Mardi Gras, other than the fact that all the stairs still work. But that's a story for when we get up there. But I do want to show you, this is where they make the barbecue. Well, they make the barbecue out here all the time, and they only serve out here on sea days and Embarkation Day. Embarkation meaning the day that you get on board. So you'll see right here, these are actually wood pellet smokers. They're out here, they're outside because they're outside for safety, because there's a whole fire dampening system. They use the CO2 and everything. But they're not fire smokers, but they do heat up wood pellets, and it's actual real smoke. It's fantastic barbecue. Now, sorry, I know, God, I don't want to insult you Texans. I'm going to the Salt Lick. If you're watching this and you're like, I'm a Texan, I'm getting off the ship, and I got 3 days, and I'm going to the Salt Lick, which I know is colloquially thought of as some of the best barbecue. Here also, right here is where they do the midnight buffet. So they do a midnight buffet down here. This is open, again, on sea days and Embarkation Day for lunch, and every day for dinner. And on dinner, most of the items are complimentary. There's you have to pay for ribs, or a great brownie sundae they have here. You gotta pay a little bit extra for. But most of the items are complimentary. Also, they do have a straight keg to tap system here. So you got the beer, goes keg to tap, and they make the beer on board. So they legitimately make the beer on board in clear beer making vessels. So we saw them boiling it. It does look like toxic waste, and they really shouldn't have made it clear, because it looks like that's where they're treating the sewage, not where they're making the beer. But you see there's a brewery right here. Ooh, brewery. And what we're gonna do right now, let me make sure we got the battery life to do it. Not the battery life, the battery life, maybe. We're gonna head up. I wanna show you some of the top deck. We're gonna go up as high as we can actually go. So, oops, sorry. I'll see you guys upstairs. All right, so we are back on deck 16 on the back of the Carnival Jubilee. And they have a pool back here. This is a full family pool. We went up the deck that mattered. We went from 8 to 16. Take a little fly over here. I believe personally that the Lido deck of the Carnival Jubilee celebration and Mardi Gras is the best Lido deck on any cruise ship. What is a Lido deck? It is a cool, fun, hot tub, buffet kind of deck. That is what a Lido deck really is. So now I'm going to take you on a full tour of the Lido deck. Then we'll go check the adult Serenity area. And then we will take a look at the fun area on board that's got water parks, it's got a roller coaster, and everything like that. So yes, this is the Lido deck. We have another bar back here at the Lido deck. And if we go this way, this is something that is unique to this class of ship. Not on any other class of Carnival ship, not on any class of ship. It's called Big Chicken. And they serve breakfast till 3. Oh shit, it's 3:11. Breakfast just ended. But you can see, this is like Chick-fil-A with less hate. I like to say this is a well done Chick-fil-A, because it's done by Shaq. Yes, that's a extra crispy Shaq joke. Right here to get. But you see, they even have a butter roll on there. They got the butter roll there. And remember, beware of chickens. They encourage sauciness. There's a giant shack on the celebration. I don't know if they left the giant shack out here. So you see they've got that. They've got another drink station. I did just do a casino tour while I waited for this one to cool down. That is the first time I've actually seen a machine run on ice. On the Jubilee, this machine is outside, very highly used and stuff like that. So maybe we'll find some other ice. But yes, this is included. Shaq's Big Chicken. But I'm missing Shaq. Where is Shaq? There was a giant Shaq. There's no giant Shaq. That makes me sad. On the celebration, there's like a giant Shaq back here. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. Ooh, it's a tight squeeze, but it works. So this is their traditional buffet. Again, in Lido Marketplace, they call it the Lido Marketplace. Again, Lido is traditionally a pool deck. The only time you're gonna see this place exceptionally busy will be on Embarkation Day. And as I said downstairs, on Embarkation Day, you wanna just skip it. Go ahead, go to deck 8. Hey look, let's see if we can get some Dr. Pepper here. Pull out the card. Tap it right there. Authorizing, I've got on us everywhere. Come on, give me Dr. Pepper. No. No. Nothing works.
It never works.
It never works. It's like our current president. I'm sticking to it. So we got, this is a traditional buffet. Just looking. Thank you, I'm just looking, thank you. This is their traditional buffet of sorts up here. This is, again, not where you want to eat because they have all these live stations. And these live stations, they're making gyro. They're making gyro here. Can I just get like 2 little pieces of that in a little dish? I just want to try it for the camera. I know what it tastes like, it's good. But I don't want to waste a lot because I'm recording. Thank you. They got the fresh gyro right here. They got ice cream, they're making it. Praline and mango, I feel like I'm in a retirement home, but it's not how they should normally. Praline's like an old people thing. Now let me have some gyro real quick. Oh my God. Every day, beef and lamb gyro. Every day. They got bangers. Oh, chorizo's different. I brought no. I got bratwurst and chorizo today. They had bangers. Hello. Oh, you're in the Carnival kitchen. I'll see you tonight. So they changed this each day, right? The different, because yesterday was bangers and thank you. Everyone seems to know Mr. Richard here. That's all I'm saying. Well, it's a good thing or a bad thing. I saw him figure that one out. But again, you got the hot dog station, you got the pizza that I showed you downstairs, barbecue, you got everything, and it's all included. The only thing I've shown you that's not included is the Carnival Kitchen and Rudy's Sea Grill. Those are paid options, but everything else is all included, which is like crazy, the amount of included things here. And that's why I truly stick by, look, I'm not gonna make a video that says that this has now taken the reins for the celebration to be the best cruise ship in the world. Go to the same class. Celebration of Mardi Gras. I will do a ship tour. And I've got a cute name for it, which you'll see, it's the Mardi Gras celebration on the Carnival Jubilee, because guess what tomorrow starts? Tomorrow starts Mardi Gras. So that's when we're gonna do the tour. Come on, let's see if we can get, I just want some Dr. Pepper. We're unique here in Texas. I just want some Dr. Pepper. That's all I want. No, finally, Dr. Pepper. It worked. I know.
It don't work every time.
Yeah. It's one of them. I got soda water on the last 4 that I tried to get Dr. Pepper on. Finally, Dr. Pepper, something you can only get on Carnival ships out of Texas. But this Lido deck continues. Again, Lido is your pool deck / fun deck. If you don't remember again, anything you want to see in this video, swipe around. You choose your own adventure. Venture. All right. We're going to avoid the copyrighted music as much as possible. Unfortunately, on Carnival, you do still actually have to check out towels. So, because people like to steal towels. So you got to check out your towels here. Hey, we got all kinds of, you made all the animals yourself?
Yeah.
Say yes. Yeah, he made them all. No, he didn't. And then we've got a tiki bar down here. So this is the pool bar. The pool bar is actually a tiki bar on this ship. And it's not just a tiki bar, it's a double level tiki bar on this ship. So I'll tell you, most people that are sitting at this pool bar are not ordering from the tiki bar menu. But you're making a grave mistake if you're not ordering from the tiki bar menu. How do I know? Because I drank the entire tiki bar menu yesterday. Yes, 1 seating, 18 drinks, entire tiki bar menu. Now, some people, the millennials, the young people, they like Chipotle. I don't like Chipotle myself, but if you are a fan of Chipotle, they have their own version of Chipotle on board. It's called the Blue Guana Cantina. It's open for lunch as well as breakfast. They have burritos. The burrito line suffers from choice paralysis. There's so many choices, it doesn't move. This one is the Taco Line. But this is on most Carnival ships, not all, like the Alchemy Bar. Even Guy's Burgers we're gonna go to. It's not on all Carnival ships. But here's something that's unique to the XL class, the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, and the Jubilee. It is called Street Eats. It's open to limited hours, and I've done a full review on everything that they have available in Street Eats. This is an upcharge seafood shack. But Street Eats, right here, steak fries topped with steak strips, mushroom peppers, cherry tomato, shredded cheese, shrimp and spinach pot stickers. Oh, those look good. Un po' patata tamal. And you see we've got the Carnival Horizon. Right next to that is my third favorite class of ship. Celebration is my favorite class of ship. Celebration Mardi Gras Jubilee. Third favorite class of ship is the Celebration Mardi Gras. Is my first favorite. Second favorite is the MSC Seascape, Seaside, Seashore, and Sea View. And the third favorite class is the Horizon, the Vista, and the Panorama. But you'll see, we've got a pool deck right here. We're gonna go ahead and go up on the pool deck, and we're gonna try and avoid that copyright music as fast as we can. So I'm gonna keep talking, even though I have nothing to say. Now, we have a pool deck, we have a giant screen. We can parties out here, movies out here. My favorite kind of shoot video out here is during a movie. You don't run into copyright problems with movies. So you'll see right here. Pool deck, main pool deck. They built a tiny Virgin inside of Carnival. So you can find a lounger. I've actually been here on sea days. You can find a lounger in here too. But yeah, they built a whole adult area with light music, easy listening music. And we're gonna go to the exact opposite of this in a few minutes, which I find hysterical that we're gonna go to the exact opposite of this. But they've got a whole adult area here. And I want to talk about something they did here that a lot of cruise lines have done away with. Look, first of all, that pool is larger than the pool. This seating here is larger than the pool. Travel bar, whole surrounding bar back here. They have, I thought this was genius when they added this on the Celebration. This is a full self-service water station. You get your own water, fill your bottles, fill whatever you want. You just sit there for water. It's one of those things that you just don't see. It's one of those cool touches. But I was going back to, I'll be honest with you, I like the MSC Seascape, Seaside, Seashore, Sea View. But if you're not in Yacht Club, you're not going to get a view of the front of the boat. And that's true of a lot of new cruises, like the celebrity cruises. Heck, technically still have the Sky Lounge in their Solstice class, but you know, it's very hard to get out to the front of the boat for free. Here, it's included for everyone. You want to watch Sail Away? Come up here and watch Sail Away. This is the front of the boat. Which I think is really cool. It's really unique when you can have that all-inclusive nature and everything like that. That's the front of the ship. But you're gonna see as we go back towards the back of the boat, this is relaxation up here. As we go back to the back of the boat on the Lido deck, it's gonna get noisy again. It's gonna get loud again. And you're gonna see something that you may not like because you don't see any of them here. There are no kids allowed here. Where we're going, they have kids. I'm gonna talk about one more section. There is a section specifically for the suites, and I'm okay because it's no different than this section. It's just less crowded. There's a section specifically for the suites up here that you can buy for $2,500 for the cruise. It's called Loft 19, and you can buy that and you can be on Loft 19 for the cruise if you're in a suite, or you can go to these cabanas for $2,500 a cruise. I don't think you get better internet because the Starlink dishes are up there. That was a joke, but you're gonna notice it was so nice, serene, and quiet right here. But we're gonna go back and check out another towel station. You don't have any animals. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
And we're going back towards the main pool, and it's gonna get louder. There's no lie about it. You know, thanks for relaxing with us, Serenity. And now I have to scream for a bit. So I always love to, in these tours, come to the Serenity deck because it's just a completely different animal here. So, adult-friendly portals. Oh, that's the new Celebration Island. Oh, I'm excited to go there. That'll be fun. I don't actually like outside, but it looks like they did a great job there. I hate Coco Cay with a passion. Royal Caribbean's Island, because everything's an upcharge on Royal Caribbean's Island. Everything is an upcharge on Royal Caribbean's Island. I'll say that again. Everything is an upcharge on Royal Caribbean's Island. On MSC, it's all included. But yeah, we've gone back towards the main pool, but we have not gone to what I consider the best. I mean, this is the best class of cruise ships, but the best burgers on any cruise ship. MSC. I like MSC. It has my second favorite class of ships and my fourth favorite class of ships. But their burgers taste like dog food on MSC. MSC burgers taste like absolute dog food. The best burgers in the cruise industry, and probably some of the top burgers I've ever had, is Guy's Burgers. I'm not gonna lie though, I actually have not had a single, there are so many choices on this ship, I've not had a single Guy's Burger this cruise. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm on day 6 of a 7-day cruise, and I've not had a single burger. So we're gonna go to Guy's Burgers, we're gonna check out the kids programs, but you can see, it is a port day, but there's plenty of room here. Tomorrow we'll be doing the tour on a sea day, so you can kind of see what the pool looks like on a sea day. I'm not one to hide it. Like I said, the tiki bar is the pool bar. It is 2 stories, and the second story of the tiki bar yesterday is where I drank all 18 drinks in one day. Well, in one sitting. I didn't get up to go pee. Drank all 18 drinks because I'm an animal. But you also have ice cream here. There was ice cream down in the Heroes Lounge, and there's ice cream here. Ice cream on Carnival used to be 24 hours a day, and then it's no longer 24 hours a day. So it's like, it goes till midnight, come on. And it starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, this is Guy's Burgers. I really do want a Guy's Burger. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of this tour right now. You know, after I hit stop recording, I love y'all, but I'm gonna go get to the Guy's Burger. This place is open until 6, and it gets quieter right before dinner. It's Guy Fieri. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Guy Fieri. It is good. Guy has both the barbecue place and the burger joint on this ship. Barbecue place is exclusive to this class and the Vista class. The burger is on everything except for Jubilee. Not Jubilee, sorry. That's Jubilee on my right. It's on everything except for, oh God, Costa ship I was on. I can't remember it right now, I'm sorry. Luminosa. It's not everything except for Luminosa. But we went through the normal casino. Now I want to show you what I call the training wheels casino. This is the casino for children to go to and learn how to be degenerate gamblers. They have squishmallows and stuff like that in there, and if you go down to the casino, they just have cold, hard cash in there. And they even have a game, if your kid can't find a duck, they can play the duck game, and for $1.50, they get a duck every time. So, this is exactly like the adult casino. It's just designed for kids with hazard to epilepsy. Good thing. This one looks pretty cool. It's called like Playbox. You throw all these balls. I don't think I'm actually doing anything. Nor am I athletic enough to actually do it. But you can see, we've got all these different games here in this children's casino. And that's what I'm calling it. And I'm sticking to it because in the real casino, they have this exact same game with a ball of cash in it. Here, they have an elephant in it. It's the exact same game. You're training kids so that when they turn 18, what are they gonna do? Well, they're gonna go to the kids' casino. So, yeah. Train them, get them started. Get them started young, I guess. Is the way to think about it here. So let's see what else we got here. All right, so this is where the actual kids section is. So you got the Circle C, you have the Circle A, B, C. I don't know anything about the kids program, nor do I want to know anything about the kids program because I ain't creepy. I don't got kids. I don't like kids. I like kids when they grow up, when they become responsible, like adults. I know you need to be a kid to make them adults, but I don't like kids, I don't want kids. I don't like other people's kids. I don't know if I do like my own kids, but let's move on to the pièce de résistance. This is where Carnival becomes Royal Caribbean right here. Okay, that's where we're going, and I want you to notice the stairs are not yet broken. They're all broken on the Mardi Gras and celebration. The pièce de résistance, right up here. This is where Carnival becomes royal. This is a ropes course. And I call this ropes course some white people shit. Because you ain't ever gonna find a black person hanging over the side of the shit. I mean, look at this. Look how stupid that is. Who wants to hang over the side of the ship like that? Are you like, go on a rail? And you go over? No. Just no. This guy works. Let's see what these people are about to do. Oh, that's just a fruity ladder. Okay, there's nothing. There's like some zip lines that are up there. I'm like, just no. Just no. No. Then we got the roller coaster. This is on 3 ships. It's the only roller coaster. It's the unique selling proposition of the Carnival Jubilee celebration and Mardi Gras. I think it's like $15 to go on it. It does 2 times around. It is a fully powered roller coaster, which means it's not a gravity assist. You're not actually going up the lift hill. The roller coaster gets electricity from the track and it moves along. It's more like a jet ski than a roller coaster. We hear it going, we hear it going. Now Royal, on their island, Perfect Day of Bouquet, has a whole water park there. But you spend like $200 to go to that water park on Royal. Carnival said, hold my beer. Oh look, the bucket's about to fall. I don't know if we can make it over there in time. Watch that yellow bucket. Scroll up, scroll around. You'll see a yellow bucket. There we go, there we go, there we go. Carnival said, hold my beer, Royal Caribbean. They said, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put it on our ship, and we're gonna include it. Can you believe that you're watching this video is all from one ship? It's a little crazy that this video is all from one ship. But you've got like 6, 7, 8 slides here. You've got, yeah, it's not the biggest water park in the Southern Hemisphere. The biggest water park in North America. The biggest water park in the Caribbean. Guess what? Kids don't know it's free, it's fun. That's Royal Caribbean. We shat on them over there. Shit on our region here. The newest ship, you have to pay to play mini golf. Here, you grab a club, you play mini golf, and it's free. I mean, come on. It's like, it's a no-brainer. Carnival has totally knocked out the park with this ship. There's a couple problems. Look, we're 5 weeks in, and we've been to multiple places, multiple bars, multiple restaurants where they run out of inventory of items. I've asked for something, they go, no, we don't have that. We're out of it. We haven't gotten a shipment of it. Cool. You know, your inaugural season jacket, you shouldn't be gone with them by the 5th. Crazy. All of their inaugural stuff is gone. Yes, I realize people are terrible and want to sell stuff on eBay, and that's just the way the world works. But I'm just saying, Carnival took the DNA of Carnival, took the DNA of Royal Caribbean, took the DNA of what Norwegian did with their kind of anytime dining thing. They took all of that into account, and by taking that all of that into account, they truly made the best class of cruise ships that has ever been made. It's just God's honest truth. It's the best class of cruise ships that has ever been made. Period. You can have the Icon. Look, the Icon is 1 week in. We're 1 week into the Icon being the newest ship in the world over this. But in reality, in reality, the Icon's not better. There's not more coolers. They're nickel and diming you more. It's more crowded. It's more packed. It's got 2,500 more people on board than they have here. Hey, look, they have pickleball going on now because I guess they have pickleball going on now. But again, you're still not going to find me up on this ropes course. Who wants to hang on the side of the ship like this? Look, there's actually people up on this ropes course. But let's end back. Let's end back on the wheel. The fun on cruise ships, since the beginning of cruise ships, the fun, the unique, the atmosphere has always been on the Leo deck. And this is Richard, from No Pants Rockets, coming to you with a 360-degree tour from right now, the Lido deck, the world's technically second newest cruise ship, the Carnival Jubilee. I'm gonna have a much longer deck tour on this channel. Alcohol coming out very soon. Or around there. But for now, coming to you from the back of the giant screen by the ultimate playground at Carnival Jubilee. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your shirt.